Thank you for joining us on this episode of KTN Mid Morning. My name is Koi. Now, you've heard the saying that a picture can tell 1,000 words. A picture is more colorful than a group of words, literally and figuratively. Now, people tend to stop and look at compelling visuals rather than sit down to read words. Now, a number of photos tell a story, and in today's Mid Morning lifestyle feature, we hear from some young men who describe how they see the world they live in through powerful, emotive photos. Check it out.
One photograph done well will move you, lose you in it, talk to you. Now imagine what several photos done well and put together can do. Well, for one, they will tell several stories, as if it's just one. At least these ones do. Photomontage and sculptures, an exhibition at the French Cultural Center, is the means used by this artist to tell the story of the slum.
Life ya Mkuru ni ukienda tuseme umeenda kuomba job.
People usually have misconceptions about people from the slums, but I hope these will change after they get to know you.
Na kubeba wewe na shida za Mkuru na maovu yote pamoja. Lakini ule mtu akikukaribisha kwa roho yake, mzoeane, anakuja anaona kumbe bado huko kuna vitu mzuri. Kumbe ile kitu inaweza kuwa ndogo na
These photos are not taken because, well, taking photos is fun. These photographs are driven by something that comes from deep inside. Those doing them want to pass information and perhaps change the lives of those coming after them.
We hope these photos make an impact to those younger than us and somehow help improve their lives.
Because there are so many photos put together, they are pretty abstract, and one wonders how exactly they can tell a story.
You can't really find pictures like these in Mukuru. That is why we chose to use this technique. It draws questions to people's minds.
Some, I must admit, are, well, a bit frightening. Children that seem to be eating children. Cats that seem to be eating children. But again, they tell a story, and fortunately, it's not one that's so frightening.
I'm trying to encourage people to experience everything, even the things that look too big. In retrospect, they will actually seem small. Like the cat. It's usually smaller than man, but here it's actually bigger.
Because this is the work of artists, it is bound to reflect issues that affect the artists, and I particularly liked this expression of the transport crisis.
The food represents life. Muthurwa is a place where many people work for their daily bread, but there are so many people squeezed in that one place. And now matatus from Eastlands have also been taken there.
This exhibition is very powerful. However, a few more pieces would make it even more powerful, tell the story even better. Abstract photo art that tells a story. That's it. That's photomontage and sculptures.
The There are many reasons why photos are important. Not only are they proof that something actually happened, but they keep memories alive. Now, scrapbooking is one of the most fun, effective ways to capture memories and preserve them for years and years. Now, keeping a scrapbook is like journaling in the sense that it records important events, activities, and momentous occasions. It's often said that scrapbooks become works of art because of the time and the effort put into creating one. Now, there are several tips to consider when making a scrapbook, and at the Hobbycraft Center, we learn some of them. That's coming up next.
You have all these pictures lying around. First reaction, line them up in an album. You could, however, create a wonderful scrapbook. Don't know how? Well, we stumbled upon Rita Rogers in her shop, Hobbycraft, and she was kind enough to show us how.
We have this habit of collecting our photographs from the Photoshop and getting these little plastic covers and putting our photographs in them, and that's it. So when someone opens an album, they just see from photograph to photograph, and there's no wording to tell you. Let's say the person whose album it is not there with you. Who's going to tell you who's who and what's what and where you are? Whereas with scrapbooking, you actually put in all the details.
A collection of memories, you could say, and you don't need too many tools, and they aren't too complicated either. The accessories are also very simple: buttons, paper, stickers, stamps.
Anything you've collected during this safari, for example, let's say you went to Masai Mara, anything you picked up on the safari, you bring that along with you, and then we put the subject together.
And we're down to business. But as you select your pictures and accessories, remember, color is very important. Before you start, though, decide a subject that should guide everything. For this one page, Rita's husband.
I found a very nice picture of him. It's a nice big size, so I don't have to cut it down too much. And I found a sheet that says my husband, and it has all these lovely words. So I'm going to be presenting this to him for his birthday, which is coming up shortly. And we will put it in the album that has all our wedding pictures. So now I've got myself a tool here, which is called a cutter, a special cutter, and the ring, because I want to make it an oval picture that I'm going to place on that sheet. So I put the picture down. Now I'm putting it down, and I'm finding that the brown is taking, it's too brown. So I'm going to have to get a border to put the picture on. You have another look at it, and then you glue it down.
Scrapbooks can be about anything: families, parties, weddings. Again, see how the subject guides everything. making scrapbooks. Simple enough to do it yourself.
Cameras and what they capture forever change our perception of the world and of ourselves. Now, few inventions have had the impact of this ingenious, elegant, and deceptively simple device. Now, whether you take pictures to tell a story from your own personal experiences or just do it for fun, there's no denying the adage that a picture tells more than 1,000 words. To send us your views and your comments to midmorning@standardmedia.co.ke. Also, comment on the discussions posted in KTN Mid Morning on Facebook. And don't forget to like our page as well. It's been a pleasure. I have been your host, Koi. Let's do this again tomorrow. Have a lovely day.